Hello everyone, we're going to be streaming arena number 11 here, and I'm going to watch one of these games. Let's back up a little. This game just started like 2 minutes ago. Okay, none of these players are getting their queens active yet. On the other hand, red has a pretty safe king. Nice position. He's chosen not to castle, instead move his king over so that the rook can protect this pawn, just in case green gets any ideas here. What happened here? Oh, okay. Yeah, so yellow is tempoing the bishop. The bishop gets active, but still no active queens. Green is the closest to having an active queen. Well, maybe red can come up. Very odd that no one is activating their queens. Bishop active in the center of the board here. Where's that bishop going? I mean, it kind of can block some promotions. Maybe that's the idea. I don't know. This is weird stuff. So red has a check threat on blue. Blue shuts that down. I don't think you want to take. Probably just want to push, but what do I know? This opening's really weird. Wow. He just done hung his queen. I mean, I didn't notice that either, to be fair. Puts the queen's intention, and he was more worried about his pawn than his queen, so red just hung his queen for nothing. And because yellow is not remotely active, yellow is not going to help. It looks like red is going to be mated really soon. What did yellow just sacked his queen for a... This is wild stuff. Oh, that's a check. I think blue... Oh, I guess he couldn't quite have taken... What did green didn't take? What? Oh, okay, supported by the bishop. Gosh. Okay, so green was wrapped up in attacking red and didn't see he was vulnerable. So yellow is actually helping out now. Although yellow helping himself out to some free pieces. Are we taking that? This is a mate threat. How does green even survive? Okay, that's how he survives. Red is down to 2 pieces. If blue could ever be tied up... Oh, by the way, they could always mate blue with red's help. So what is yellow going to do? He could... No, he can't do that. Red has to initiate. If red moves his pawn up, that's a mate. I don't like this move. I think red just pushes and then his mate. Maybe he was just worried about his pawn structure, but... I mean, I guess maybe he picks up a free queen here, but... It's just an odd thing to do. So this square is covered. So I guess red takes. Maybe he lets yellow take. No, he takes. Hopefully yellow doesn't take this rook. He shouldn't, but you never know. Okay, this is interesting. So yellow needs to do something about this bishop. Built a maiden net here around red, but no one has any rooks that can get in the game. Like if there were a blue rook out here, be a different story. Okay, I guess we're winning all our green pieces. We could check again. I assume he takes this bishop, but I don't know. Green's in a ton of trouble. Okay, red does not want to go for the check. I wonder if green ever just takes this. No, green is still being loyal to his opposite. Loyal to a fault, maybe. Red attacking the bishop, put in some trust in yellow. I don't think yellow will take the rook. They're still working together. In fact, I think yellow should attack the green rook. He's done so. The rook comes here. Yellow could always take it. Red can move away. Well, if red moves away, actually, then this gets taken. What can red do to hassle blue? Yeah, I don't think this works, as he can take that. But was blue willing to give up a bishop for a knight? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe blue just wants to promote. Blue can try to promote while they're busy eating up green. Blue could also get his king safer. Okay, he's stacking the bishop to help out green. Green gets a chance to move this rook away. Where does the rook go? Defending the pawn. Red attacking the pawn. The pawn can always push forward, or blue could defend it. Not great ways to defend it. If he goes here, yellow could tempo him. So we could just take this. And the pawn pushes, I guess. But let yellow deal with that. Okay, yellow is still attacking green. Who's going to defend this square? Maybe yellow goes to J6 to defend H8. Red grabs the pawn. Blue just goes for king's safety. Eventually, yellow will need to get these rooks active. So he could do this while undermining blue's position, but for now he might be concerned about red kind of in his face, even though they're buddies. Blue thinking about promoting. By the way, this is the promotion square for red. So if blue were ever distracted, like if he were checked somehow, then okay, that's distracting blue. I think that was a bad time to do it though. Didn't really accomplish anything. I guess it prevented this. Delayed it for one move, but that's about it. I think that was a wasted move by red. I would have kept that for later. Is this just hanging? Yeah, I don't know why yellow hung a knight. Blue's going to promote. nothing red can do about it. If he goes here, that's a free rook. So yeah, really, yellow and red are throwing away the position. Now blue is getting very powerful. This could be a thing, fork some dudes. Or they could decide to go after yellow. I think you fork. Okay, garden the promotion square. Yellow's garden, I mean. Threatening a check. Does this check do anything? He's also starting in the rook, by the way. We just come up one of these places. So this could be a thing. Attack 3 dudes. I guess one thing accomplished by this pawn move, though, is it undermined the structure of blue. So it's easier for yellow to attack blue in the future. Yeah, that's the square. So you could just queen, ignore the rook. You could go rook over and rely on this to be protected by yellow. Okay, he's going to rely on yellow, protect his pawn. What if blue tempos yellow and also activates his rook? Threatens a check. It seems like the move. Don't like this as much, but I guess he's going after the red pawn. Green has nabbed a rook. So we want to try to threaten mates, but then he can promote. So this is, no, that's not a mate because knight takes. Okay. So blue threatening future mates. Yellow keeping green distracted, but green was never really a problem. Okay, I think he wants yellow to keep checking. And then if these trades happen, green doesn't get to take the remaining knight. Oh, I don't think blue wants that anyway. Yeah, blue can take a free pawn. Green may lose his last bishop though, because yellow is keeping green busy. Okay. Red is running out of pieces though. Green is running out of pieces. Yellow needs to get this rook active. Blue in the best position. This seems like a good active square for the rook. Additionally, you want to get this other rook active. I think you can en passant here, right? It's not that it's a good move. Probably isn't. Better to keep this rook locked in. Thanks for the follow from Literatus 101. Really appreciate it. Hey, Manvic. Manvic, the qualification for this arena is 2400 FFA. So if you're rated 2400 at FFA, you can join the qualifier arena. I'm sorry I missed some of the chat earlier. Okay, now blue really needs to get these pieces more active. Let's get this rook involved. The red and yellow are picking off green's remaining pieces. And blue snipe a mate someday. This isn't mate to this. But let's see what squares will be covered. Red is retreating. Okay. So 2 pieces are threatened. Yeah, this is a good option. Blue sacks a piece, but it gets the piece out of the way. If king takes the bishop, or if king takes the rook, the bishop lives. King takes bishop, the rook lives. So green 2 squares away from promotion. If they can get rid of this pawn, green is pretty disabled. On the other hand, blue would like green to promote. So he's going to try to help green out there. Here comes blue. I think blue's going to race the pawn. Yellow going for promotion himself. Maybe this rook gets active. Yellow wants to make sure to put his pieces on dark squares whenever possible so this bishop can't harass them. Only one bishop left and it's a light squared bishop. Okay, taking one of the 2 remaining pawns. They really want to get this last remaining pawn. So maybe knight here. Oh, that's the promotion threat for green. It's starting to get a little bit ugly. I think he goes back, or maybe is he going to take that? If he takes that, there's no discovered threat. If this king wasn't here, then there'd be like a discovered check threat. But yellow sacking. Ah, this lets blue promote. Blue is getting super powerful. This is going to be an easy win for blue. I guess the idea is if blue takes, yellow promotes and gets the mate. And yellow just promote right now? Or no, there's a square for him. Okay. Yellow running out of pieces. That's a check. It still looks pretty good for blue, this promotion. At the very least wins a piece. Okay, is this mate? It would be, but blue could take. I think it's worth doing anyway. Sure, why not? Trade a 1-point queen for a bishop and get a mate on green. But blue is still very, very powerful. Ready to promote. Red is technically protecting this. Okay, people are saying move 46 red. A mate was missed. Let's go back and see the missed mate. Because honestly, I did not see it. Okay. Here. The mate for red. They're talking this, I guess. Isn't this square available? I don't see a mate for red. A bunch of people are saying that this is a mate. Not saying 2 moves earlier, maybe. Okay, here I could buy. Well, okay. Any of these, is there a mate? Yeah, I just don't see it. There's no mate here. This is a square. I mean, the pawns don't move this way. Yeah, I think they're nuts. There's no mate. Four-player chess says blue and green are not on the same team. Oh, I understand that. Oh, is blue covering that square somehow? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, blue is covering the square. Yes, that is a mate then. My bad. I didn't see the rook covered. Okay. All right. No, I just didn't see the rook. No, I mean, I for sure understand blue and green are not on the same team. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, so red gave away his last piece to stop that queen. But red gets to promote with check. Blue snags a free pawn. He takes the dead king to help him promote later. Oh, let's see. Okay. Takes the dead king. That's a check. So blue and yellow have been traded. And now red starts going after blue, because he has the most pieces, and so does yellow. Red snagging some pawns. Okay, we are caught up to the live position. So red took a few free pawns. That's going to give him free reign to promote all of these pawns. Look at the purple rook's block. Oh, you're talking about before when I didn't see the mate. Yeah. So red is a clear plan. Blue has a lot of pieces, not a lot of pawns. So it's going to be tough for him. I think he wants to like win this rook somehow. With some sort of fork. And he could potentially take some free pawns. But really the big threat is red. Number one, red has a queen. Number two, red can get 4 more queens. Red going after yellow. This is giving blue an opportunity to go after yellow, but no, blue sees that red is the real threat. By the way, as far as the point count, yellow is running away with it at 58 points. Blue has 40 points. Red with 35 points. As far as the time, red with 4 minutes. Blue and yellow each with 2 minutes. But even though yellow has the most points, blue ostensibly has the most pieces, but really red is in the best position. He has the most potential for future queens. In the chat, they're saying yellow is ahead by too much. I think other players can catch up to yellow. I mean, if either of these two players mates two players, that's 40 points. So blue has been blocking red a bit. Doesn't want to win the rook. You mean red doesn't want to win yellow's rook? 63B. Luke says I should check out 63B, so let's go back. Oh, so he's saying right here, blue could win the rook, but he doesn't want to because red is too powerful. Yeah, that's a good point. So yellow on the brink of promotion, but these squares are covered by a lot of things. That's a threat. Now can he promote? So that's a threat though. Queen takes F12 check. Luke, you can jump on the call. Like I've been in the commentary, the Streamers Lounge, 4-player chess server, every single one of these arenas, but no one joins. Okay, so red could win that, but probably won't. Okay. Yeah, blue is just kind of boxed in. Blue wants them to trade with one another, because blue doesn't have a promotion path yet. Well, really here. Yellow's just in the way of blue's promotion. So all blue can do is be a thorn in people's sides. Maybe blue wants to try to pick off these pawns if yellow can keep red busy. I'm gonna try this. I think his king would be too unsafe. Red defends. This has not been a 1-hour game. This has been a 30-minute game already. Someone in the S.com chat says it's been a 1-hour game. So red going for another promotion over here, since these are boxed in. There's still this threat, but I don't think it necessarily leads anywhere. Put in the queen. Are they gonna tag team up on red? There's check. And take. Maybe we come back and eat this. Oh, just gonna keep them protecting one. Oh, we're not taking the queen. Interesting. That is surprising. Yellow down to 45 seconds. Oh, blue is at 5 seconds. So blue is going to flag. It's going to be a 1v1 of yellow versus red. So yellow would love it if blue took the red queen. Now blue is handing the game to yellow. So easy yellow win. I don't know why blue did that. Kind of a jerk move. Blue wasn't really trying to win. But let's see who these guys are. This should be a pretty trivial mate for yellow. You could just make a second queen and then ladder. Or you could king queen it. Either one works. Whoa. What? I mean, it's still a win for yellow, but yellow shouldn't have let red get the mate there. That's pretty funny, actually. If yellow can, or if red can somehow stalemate, then he's a hero. All right. So it turns out that yellow is Kaze Kamal. Red is MTK3. Blue is Muppet Robin. And green is Indy Pizenza. So why did blue play like that? That's kind of weird. Yeah, MTK3 says with his last seconds on the clock, he gifts the win. Blue gifted the win to yellow for sure. All right, let's check out another game. Looks like, let's see what we have to choose from. There are 3 arena games going. One has just started. So is anyone else streaming? Is Cha-Cha streaming this? He's not. Okay. So we could do the one that just started, which is the highest rated queue. I guess we'll check that out. What is that? Does he expect a trade or expect a support? That seems like an odd move from yellow to me. And green is going to keep red busy. Okay. A check available. I mean, this could be a potential future mate. And he's taking the threat. So red's in some trouble. What? Why do you bring your queen all the way back there? Yellow is just gonna let red get mated. What a jerk. Blue is playing the new setup. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, GOS chess. Cha-Cha won the last arena, but it turns out that apparently Cha-Cha is going to play an over-the-board tournament that lasts 9 days and will not be available for the preliminaries or semifinals or whatever you call them. So I believe he's forfeited his spot to the second place finisher, though I'm sure Luke is in the chat and can confirm or deny that. Turn to blue's C9 move. Okay, let me see. C9. Let's go back and see what you're saying. Oh, you mean he thought this was his queen? something like that. Four-player chess says Austria will advance. Okay, so let's go back because it looks like something else interesting happened. Blue taking that opportunity to win a pawn from yellow. Check. Okay, I think we're caught up to the game. Okay, so I am in the commentary booth in the four-player chess server. If any of you in the streamers lounge, if any of you want to join me, commentary, happy to have you. So everyone has plenty of time on the clock. We have no red. Yellow really did red dirty by just retreating his queen all the way back, doing nothing to keep these guys busy. So yellow, terrible opposite. On the other hand, red put himself in a position where he got pretty crushed. So red did not play very safe. They did tag team on blue a bit. So as far as the structure, no one has a super safe king. Everyone has some missing pawns. Looks like green about to promote. Is anyone going to stop him? Hard to stop him. What does this accomplish? Can't say I understand this move. Oh, was it attacking the rook? No, the rook was here. What's the point of this move? I don't know. If I were green, I would have just promoted, but I guess he figures the pawn is protected, so he can always do that later. Anyway, blue is missing his sixth pawn, and these pawns are a little bit too advanced. Still, he has pieces near his king, but not a great pawn structure. Blue has a lot of dead pieces around here, so at some point, if blue ever feels in trouble, he could always come back and hide among the dead pieces later in the game. A yellow doesn't have good pawn structure on the sides. This pawn is too advanced. I guess he's going to keep his king in the middle for now. Green also going to keep his king in the middle. So again, no one has great king safety long term. I mean, short term, they're fine. There's no big checks coming in. I mean, blue's being attacked a little bit, but he'll live. But yeah, long term, I don't like these structures. Yeah, GYS parents for the preliminaries or semifinals or whatever you call them are based on qualification time. So the 4 arenas that took place at 0 UTC will play in one of the preliminaries. The 4 arenas that took place at 12 UTC will play in another prelim, etc. Manvik, if you're 2400 but your rating is not 2400, then you're not 2400. You need to get your rating up to 2400, which should be pretty easy to do. Just play some games. With the rate inflation, there's not much to 2400 nowadays. So Manvik, oh, we got a sub from Radon. Thank you so much for the sub, Radon. Let's give Radon a shout out. Radon, if you want to jump in the commentary booth, I am in the 4PC server, the Discord server, in the streamer section in the commentary channel. So Radon has a 4PC Raiden FFA. Ooh, whoa, that ended quickly. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, so someone made a big mistake here. Okay, so yellow, I guess he thinks he's trading a bishop, but he hands a mate to green. And green is so far up that it's basically an autoclaim. Yeah, so congratulations to Muppet Robin for winning that. So we had the same 4 players as the last game here. Just a different ordering. Muppet Robin has won. Second place, Yasmin. Third place, Kaze Kamal. Fourth place, Independenza. Anyway, Radon is a 3,000 plus rated at FFA solo. He's chosen not to participate in this particular event because he doesn't like the time control. Time control is 10 minutes with no increment, no delay. So a lot of pre-moves involved, not a lot of thinking. $32 is Radon is slighted when I said he is 3,000. He is 3,200. Okay. So let's jump into another game here. The top game is not the one that just started. This is already in a few moves. Let's see what happened. Blue gets his queen out. Green gets an active queen. Red and yellow do not have much activity. But red is going to have a pretty safe king. There's something to be said for that. Green is rushing a pawn to promotion. Blue is fixing his structure. What is that about? Okay, they're trading knights. I would think that helps the rook get active, but it also locks in the queen for many shenanigans. Okay, so this pawn is hanging, but this gives red an opportunity to make something happen. And he does. Green is singularly focused on this promotion. Red wants to block the promotion. Okay. I think if I'm red, I'd probably take the rook because you're threatening a check. You can always take the bishop later. Okay. So this is a free piece on offer. Do we take the bishop, I assume? And we do. Red is checking green. Okay, but he's able to retreat the queen, so he doesn't lose the queen. And blue just took a rook because this queen has to do something. But blue taking this opportunity to take free pieces. Queens trade. Blue trades. Knight is being tempoed. And we are caught up to the live position. Knight is just developed. Okay, let's take a look at the lay of the land. Blue's back rank has been decimated. But he still has king safety possibilities. He could just push the pawn, tuck his king. So blue's going to be fine. Green has a lot of pawns left. You may want to castle, get the rook active, get the king safer, or you may leave his king at the center. Red has the safest king, in my opinion. Yellow has a possibility of king safety over here. So let's check the piece count. So red has a queen and 4 pieces. Yellow has 3 pieces. Blue has a queen and 2 pieces, and green has 4 pieces. The red yellow appear to be winning. I don't know if this queen trade will happen. If the problem is if he tried to initiate, then red would. Okay, yeah, red could take. Oh, but okay, if he takes, then this could be taken, and the knight no longer supports. So green has nabbed a free pawn and traded a knight for bishop and hurt red's structure. All of a sudden, red is not looking the best. Now, if we look at the pieces, 3 pieces for yellow, 2 pieces for blue, 3 pieces for red, 4 pieces for green. Green is looking the best of all of them. But as far as team's material balance, as far as pieces, perfectly balanced. Blue is down some pawns. Let's look at the point count. Blue has the most points, but everyone's pretty near each other on points. So GWS Chess is talking about who he's going to play against in the semifinals or prelims or whatever they call them. He's looking at the other arenas. They're taking away a lot of red's pawns. Red left with 2 rooks, not much else. 2 rooks in a dream. Why aren't we taking this knight? Don't understand that. Why didn't red take the knight? What? It's a free knight. Oh no, it's not. I'm brain dead. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. That knight is guarded. I am blind. Okay. So red is trying to develop his rooks, create some action. His king is tucked away right now. There are no dark squared bishops, so red on a dark square is a good place to be. Yellow also on a dark square. Blue gets a free move against yellow, because yellow needs to deal with this threat. This is a promotion threat. Yellow for sure has to take this pawn. So how does blue do something with that? He could go after this pawn. He could go after this pawn. But red could throw in a check, so he's a little worried about that. Green's arrow in this move. Go after the knight. I'm not sure going after the knight does anything. As if pawn takes, I'd still be defending it. Okay, he's just chosen to. So why isn't this hanging? I guess green just wants to trade some pieces. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Oh, what's that emote? A fish, I guess? Something like that, or a bird? Okay. Red trying to be a nuisance with his rooks. And red is hoping that yellow will do something while red keeps blue busy. Now he's keeping green a little bit busy. Yellow considering going after a pawn, or he could go after green. Instead, he's going to activate his rook more. Can we double up these rooks? Apparently not. He's blocking this pawn, going after the other pawn. Push, guards the pawn, attacks the rook. Seems reasonable. Green running those pawns again. Oh, here comes red. But if green defends the pawn, that gives yellow a free move to go after green. I guess red's idea is why not mate blue? Green could snipe a mate on blue. That would be pretty funny. Yellow is arrowing it, so yellow sees it as an option. Okay, yeah, green can interrupt it. This looks like it's hanging. Red would like to go here. Green could sack his rook. I don't think he will at this point. I think instead, green is just going to look for a way to be a nuisance. I mean, this might be a better thing to do. Maybe not. No, then... this could be fun. Okay. I think green just wants to get in on the action. So red could come around, or he could withdraw and let yellow come in. Options. Green has no checks on yellow. What is that about? Wait, what? Hold on. I want to figure out what happened here. Okay. Okay, so green was attacking the red rook. Red just took it for free. So yellow should have moved his rook somewhere instead of leaving it hanging here. So if yellow moved this, then wouldn't be a problem. Okay. So blue is in shambles. Yellow has made a queen. They're going to block green from promoting. Red still has a safe king. Yellow now has a safe king except from red. And I don't think red's going to go after yellow. These rooks are now connected, defending each other. Double check. Nice. So if the green king moves away, this will be a free bishop for yellow. So if I'm yellow, I don't move that queen. Oh, okay. I think that was a blunder from yellow. I think yellow should have just pushed a pawn or something like that. So yellow wants red to take this, but that trusts a lot in yellow. This is an odd place to put this. Yellow might be concerned. Why is the rook coming here? I mean, I guess it's to stop promotions. I don't know though. So maybe this way to cut blue off. Nope, apparently not. I guess he's going for the green pawn. Alright, that's a free dude. Take those. So red going after the green pawns. Question is, can red win a 1v1 versus yellow? The answer is probably not. Okay, that's check. Are we gonna take more stuff? Oh, by the way, this is hanging. I think green probably wants to move to attack this rook, otherwise the bishop hangs for... Well, no, it doesn't hang for free. The blue's defending it, at least for now. So maybe we take this pawn instead. Or we could double up. Okay, he's just taking the pawn. Still plenty of time for everyone. This should not be flagged in this game. So maybe if you're red, you fork some things. Nope. This looks menacing to yellow. Yellow might be a little worried at this point. So yellow been farming double checks. You get +1 for those. The point count pretty similar, ranging from 42 to 28. Red in the lead slightly. So blue wondering if he can snipe a mate against green. Going for king safety, I guess. That's another double check. Farm and double checks. Whoa, that was mate. What? Red. Don't we want checkmate? What does red have against checkmate? That's mate. Jeez. What? Mate. Come on, red. Maybe he wants to keep green alive longer so that he doesn't become a target, but red could use that 20 points. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Red, not a very good player. No way yellow takes that mate because it hangs a queen. Blue gets the mate. Serves you right, red, because you're a moron. Yellow checks blue. In theory, red could pick off this rook. Does he do it in practice? Wow, that's savage. But serves red right. Red doesn't take an easy mate in one. What's my rapid yellow? I don't know. I don't play rapid. I don't play chess really. I play variants. And my ELO in this right here is 2500. My ELO in Bughouse usually 2200. But I've been as high as 2500. Okay, everyone going for promotions. So red still has a lot of clock. Red has 5 minutes. The others down to about 1 minute. So if these guys trade, then yellow just wins. Red is cut off from his pawns. So blue can eat these pawns up. Blue eats these pawns. Red doesn't really have winning chances. Okay, red getting back into it. Get a promotion path. But yellow can still promote and get right back into it. Blue trying to keep them both at bay. So I think red's going to roll these pawns. Kind of sucks for him that they're doubled. Now he sacrificed the pawn. Red's still far ahead on the clock, but these guys have enough time to finish the game. So if they go to a draw, then blue wins. Blue loves this repetition. Blue also would love the 50 move rule. Well, that's different. Red does not take the queen. As well, he shouldn't, because then he loses his rook and his queen. Now things have gotten complicated. Everyone's going to be looking at snipe mates and everyone else. Hey, Juno Malone. Red was in check. Oh, did I miss that? Yeah, okay, red was in check, so he couldn't even take this. Great point. This is weird endgames. Or play chess. Whoa. Yellow's ran out of time. And now red wins. Red has plenty of time. King plus rook should be easy win. Just needs to cut the kings off from each other, mate one at a time. Larger board, but same principles. Red is empty k3. Blue with Klaus Hiki. I don't think I've seen Klaus Hiki before. But 2900 is a respectable rating. Yellow is Slayer, and green is Independenza. All right, let's go look at another arena game. Looks like we have 3 games going on already in progress. There might be a 4th game if those 4 go to another. Well, I guess 3 of them because one was eliminated earlier. We're going to look at the top one by rating. Let's catch up on the action. Whoa. Oh, that's a mate. Okay. Red played super passive. His opposite got mated. What? So red just hung a pawn. I don't know why you hang this pawn. This is the highest rated of the games. 2400 plus rating required. And this is on the higher end. Probably everyone in here is like 2500, 2600 plus. And they're hanging mates, they're hanging pawns. This is just awful. Okay, so blue getting in on green. And so, well, blue's queen is tempoed. Red says, let me steal a pawn. Goes all the way back to protect this pawn. Queen is tempoed again. Are we going to take this bishop? We are. But now he's left himself vulnerable. He can at least get an active rook out of this. Oh, that's funny. Blue didn't see that this was defended. Bishop blindness. This queen is actually trapped, funnily enough. I mean, his best bet was to take the rook and hope that green took this. But that didn't happen. Instead, he hung a queen. Okay. Red has decent king safety. So green went for the promotion. Again, the 2 outside players, easier promotion path than the guy who's sandwiched in between. The guy sandwiched in between has to go for the contested center. That was just a free pawn. Is there a way to defend this? Maybe there's not. Yeah, I guess that nothing to do there. We give the pawn. Whoa. What is this? Was he hoping that red comes in? Maybe. Blue just wants to promote. Okay, so now red takes this while he thinks that this rook might move away. So it could be a free piece instead of a trade. Instead, green gets a free piece. Green blocking the promotion. Here comes red. Red wants to promote. Red is trying to attack this knight, defending the promotion square. Attacks his rook. Promotes. Immediately sacks the queen for the rook. That's weird. Oh, and green exploit this, by the way. Green taking a free bishop. Wild stuff. Okay, we're caught up to the live game. This is just a blunderfest, in my opinion. Lots of blunders. The bishop from a million miles away. Yep. All right. So green has the most pieces, but green's getting attacked from all sides. I mean, I assume we move this bishop somewhere. We're moving it back, okay. So there's no dark squared bishop from the others. No way to like support this queen. These guys are just looking to promote stuff. Can we go for this? Put some pressure. Yep. Blue just wants to promote stuff. Green is going to have to come back or maybe move the bishop out somewhere. I mean, he could go here if he wants to be active. Okay, that's reasonable. This pawn now a potential target. Blue is just pushed into the promised land. Green removes the annoying pawn. Okay, I'm removing bishop here. Blue still has a clear idea. Green really needs to get more piece activity. You could potentially move this knight to threaten this knight in case the rook ever moves. That's a check on blue. That looks fun. I don't think red will do this because it exposes his king. Maybe he takes the queen. No, doesn't win a queen. Fair enough. I mean, it's just 1 point, so no big deal. Looks like... Okay, so now red is thinking about promotions. That's another check from green, but it doesn't look like red's going to do anything useful. So there's not much reason to do it. We need to defend this pawn. Knight is a good way to defend it. Gets another piece active. Okay, the green rook can target some of these pawns. This dead piece in the way of a check threat. Now that's a... Okay, he's blocked it. Not a check threat. Can we pin this somehow? No, he's gonna make the threat anyway. What did he take? That's a pawn. Okay, fair enough. Bishop is in take. Gotta move somewhere. Where are we going with it? I think back here. Attack the knight. Seems like a reasonable plan. Wow, going all in. Don't think that's a good idea. Red is gonna ignore that and promote. Now is green gonna sack a piece to stop promotion? Don't like green's play at all. Are we taking this? We are. This is a check, by the way. But I don't think it's a good check. Green needs more king safety. Green sacked some pieces for very little compensation. Red is rolling pawns. His back rank is a little sus though. What about check? Green can check. Oh, that's double check. He didn't even want double check, but he's got it. That's okay. He can single check next time. And single check. And then green can take away this annoying thing here. Oh, mate, even better. Really nice idea. Utilizing green's bishop. He can claim, can he? No, he can't claim. That might not have been good for him. That might have been a bad mate. Blunder from blue. This is 1v1. Green wins easily. So it turned out checkmate was a blunder. Hey, Pepe. Hey, Liquidfire. Alright, green was Yasmin. Blue was Snake 4. Red was, so first place was green, who was Yasmin. Second place, blue, Snake 4. Third place was red, Kaze Kamal. And fourth place, Zafrona with 0 points. It's yellow. So, let's go check out another game. Okay, I see 2 going on. No, never mind. I see 3 games going on. 3 games to choose from. We're just gonna choose the one that is the highest rated, be the one at the top. So let's see what happened. Red has an active queen. Yellow, active queen. That's what we like to see. Okay, yellow has some problems. With this queen being attacked, can red do anything to take advantage of that? Not that I could see. He could snipe a pawn. Nothing particularly great. I mean, in the long term, he could go for this, but not fast enough. He's just going to make his queen more active. That's reasonable. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Is there a mate here? How does green support that? Oh, green goes here. Or here. Most likely here. Okay. So yellow says, okay, give me a free piece with a check threat. That's mate. All right. Bye-bye red. 0 points for red. Yellow did not really help his opposite, but really his opposite walked into that. Yellow can't be blamed for that one. Yellow, beneficiary of a free rook. 20 points for green. And blue has taken a green's queen. Yellow comes back to home. Don't know about this one. But he wants to keep his king safe, I guess. Okay, that's the target. Not immediately because it's defended, but for the future. Okay, yellow, safe king. I don't know if castling was right. Maybe king over instead so that you could defend this pawn more. But the rook's going to be more active at least. So what you worry about is blue coming in this way. There's tension between these bishops. I don't think it's in either their interest to trade the bishop. But both of them are going to look for an opportunity when the other one is distracted. Take a bishop for free. Okay, and here's blue coming in like we thought he did, like he thought he would. Trying to undermine yellow's structure. And it's working. Yellow has a terrible, terrible structure. Whoa, what happened over here? So over in the green end, green is going to mop up that knight while yellow is distracted. This is interesting. So can't yellow just take this? Yeah, I think he was... What was he? Was he thinking that blue would trade queens and then he takes back? Green put a little too much faith in blue. Oh, but blue was covering this. That makes sense now. He was thinking yellow wouldn't take us, blue was covering, but yellow didn't notice that blue was covering, and neither did I. That's the free lady for blue. This is check, but blue can't do anything. Green can't do anything to blue. I don't think. No long range pieces are active. So blue just steps away. Green wants to get a new queen. Blue is blocking the promotion square, but I mean, it's not really a block because he can always capture. And now green is going to try to get his pieces to better squares. Green is pushing another pawn. And blue is giving up that knight, but they might not take because they don't trust each other. So maybe blue will get to retreat it. Let's see. Nope. Oh, yellow takes a free knight because green doesn't take back. Green, this promotion path is blocked. Whoa, what? God, I hate it when chess.com does this. Okay. Where was I? God. Okay. Let's see. Sorry about that. Green, mopping up those things in the way. Okay, so yellow on the brink of promoting. Blue would like to checkmate, but he needs another piece to help out. And he lacks a dark squared bishop. No dark squared bishop for green. Yellow gets another queen, offering a queen trade. 1 point queen for the 9 point queen. And blue says sure. Now green has the only queen. Yellow, not many pieces to speak of. There's also potential checks in yellow. If green checks yellow, blue could exploit that. There's that check, but it came too early because blue was not in a position to exploit it yet. I think he should have held that in his back pocket instead. Blue going for promotion. I think green takes that well. Although he would have to lose a knight. Oh, not anymore. Okay. This file being open means we could see some checks here. Well, this square is covered, so maybe this check in the future. Oh, blue's just pushing. Green is shuffling a bit. Oh no, now green's getting pieces to more active squares. By the way, blue's king, surprisingly safe, for now at least. Whoa. Why did we take that? Can't we just take that back? Okay, I guess that's the idea. But you can take with pawn, right? Yeah, that just Seems like a bad sack. That's a really weird move. So he wanted to support this, I guess, but green just said, I move before blue, so I'm going to take that. Okay, maybe it works out. Do you sack your queen? By the way, this carry diagonal. Right now the pawn is protected. Mopping up green's pieces. I think yellow wants to take this pawn out. Oh, that looks scary for green. A wild game. Double check. An extra point for blue. Oh, blue's looking to check. That's mate, right? Mate. We take that, right? Yep. 1v1. Oh, God, stop it, chess.com. Why do you do that? I hate it so much when I'm going over a game and chess.com just skips to the end. Really obnoxious. Okay. So that's a mate. Let's look at this 1v1. Blue versus yellow. Blue is not up enough points to claim, but blue is up a ton of pieces. Just needs to prevent yellow from promoting. If he prevents yellow from promoting, he wins. And he can afford to sack a piece for this pawn. He could probably even sack a queen for the pawn. So, I mean, I think he could just do this, be safe. He's just going to block the promotion path. That's reasonable too. Check. What? Why are we hanging a rook? Maybe he thought there was still a pin. Hung a rook, but still winning. Okay. So, winner was MTKT with blue. Second place. Yellow, Joe Mendez won. Third place, GRD TMR. I think that's Tony. Fourth place, Night Love Raver as red. So Night Love Raver screwed up walking into mate, but in addition, his opposite didn't do much to help him. Let's move on to another one. Let's see what. Yeah, Cha Cha won the last arena, but Cha Cha said that he is doing an over the board chess tournament that he wants to focus on, so he won't be able to play in the semifinals, and therefore I believe he's forfeited his spot as winner of the arena, and that spot will pass to the second place from the arena. Yeah, he's in over the board tournament. So yeah, Austria Meg 123 is gonna take that qualifier instead. Okay, we have another game. Looks like this game. So there's 1, 2, 3 games going on. So let's check this one. This is the top game. Not too far in, so this may include some people from the previous game we looked at. I mean, it most likely does. Blue retreat in. Red trades queens. So we're not going to see some early queen mates. Yellow trading with blue also. That provides an opportunity for red. Red can snag one of these two pawns. Is he going to do it? He could also just come in here. So what is red's plan? Red might be worried about green. Nope, he takes the pawn. That does open up the rook, though. This is now a threat with support. So maybe this was too greedy by red. On the other hand, yellow could always keep green busy. This queen is not very active. Oh, maybe they want to just like mate him up. Is that the plan? That is the plan. But it doesn't work. Instead, that hangs a bishop. There's blue move order. Blue moves before yellow. So yeah, red just hung a bishop for nothing. Green attacking the red rook. And we are caught up to the live position. So what does he do? He has these options available. Okay. So maybe you come in here if you're green. Another possibility is he just saves his knight. He's just going to save his knight. Okay. That's reasonable. Also, maybe this could be attacked since the bishop already well placed. Yellow really needs to get some activity. Red is doing horribly. What's the purpose of this move? Don't understand it. I mean, don't think there's anything here. Not really. Nothing here. Yeah, I don't get this queen move. But there must be some sort of purpose to it. And this is an aggressive move. This makes more sense. Green wants to make trades, eventually try to win the bishop. So maybe that's the purpose of this move, was to eventually go for the bishop. Green trust in blue. That's perfectly reasonable. This queen move here, there's no scenario where blue takes the green queen. At the high levels. I mean, if this were like an under 2200 match, maybe blue snaps the queen because blue doesn't understand the meta. But this arena has a qualification of at least the 2400 rating. No one with a rating over 2400 would take that queen. Hey Cami, 729123. Thanks for watching. Okay, so whose move is it? Blue's move. All right. This pawn isn't doing anything useful. He wants to get his rooks active. Maybe start rolling these pawns. Okay, he's gonna roll this pawn. What? Okay, so yellow is in the knight. Green attacking a knight. Where does this knight go? Retreating it. So unfortunately, like when your king is on e1 and you're red, you really want to have a light squared bishop on e2. But he hung his bishop for absolutely nothing. So red is somewhat out of luck there. This is a check threat. And if he checks, then free pieces can be taken, or a mate threat. Like, this looks pretty strong. All right, no longer a check threat. There's no light squared bishop for blue. So blue can't come in from behind. Maybe yellow does something like this and comes Comes in there. Don't know. I mean, there's a lot of tricky moves available. Well, maybe you don't want to let him take that, but you could put your rook behind one of these pawns, and once that rook is moved, you can bring your bishop here. With the bishop here, you have funny ideas of knight check, queen takes supported. But I don't think red's going to have any of that because he's kicking this knight immediately. Every pawn you push is a commitment because pawns cannot move backwards. This pawn is stuck here now. Maybe the rook comes over to defend, but that leaves the g2 pawn weak, where the bishop can just take it and fork. So what are the other possibilities? Knight back. If knight back, you have bishop check. Red is just getting tag teamed. What? He's letting him come in. That's a free pawn for one of them. Blue looking to get more activity. So maybe he figures green takes, he takes. Yellow kind of defends there. Also attacking the knight. Actually, how does blue hold together all these pieces? I guess he has to play knight here. Or knight back so that he doesn't lose pieces. Actually, knight back would lose the pawn. So knight here, probably best. Blue. Green is using this opportunity to push some pawns. Oh, you're right. Bishop back could also defend. No, or yeah, the knight guards the rook. Yeah, so I guess he had more than one option. This one made the most sense to me, though. It brings another piece closer to the action rather than further away. Another funny move, by the way. Well, no, never mind. Not now that this rook is here. The rook guards some stuff. Okay. This pawn is loose. I assume green's going to take that next. Although he might want to make his queen safer first, just in case yellow tries to tempo it. As bishop takes pawn, tempo the queen moves back to safety, and red picks up a bishop. Would not be good for green. No, I guess green is just going for promotion. Yeah, Pepe, I didn't think disconnecting the rooks was great. Although the rook was defended by the knight, so not entirely unreasonable. Although red at some point could, tempo the knight. Not that he would. Okay, this move by red prevents this pawn from being taken. Oh, another pawn being attacked. I really think green has been missing some opportunities here. Red is playing, I'm sorry, yellow is playing too passively in my opinion. Just letting red get tag teamed. So maybe we come over, well, I guess that's defended. Okay. How do we defend this pawn? Answer is probably we don't. How do we defend this bishop? How do we defend this knight? Really hard to defend everything. Seems like red is losing something. He's losing a knight. Not only that, well, red is distracted. Blue gets really close to promotion. Do we see something like this? Guess not. Now he's going after yellow. Okay. Can blue keep red busy? I think now might be a good time to push the pawn. He could also take this knight for free. Undermine the defenses. This move is not active enough. Don't like that move. I think blue missed an opportunity to really get something going. So green is going to be put to a decision. I assume yellow is going to save this, attack the knight. Well, actually the knight is defended. The problem, oh, okay, yeah. This pawn is hanging. Might as well take it. We're going to go here. If we go here, there might be some trades. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry, that would hang the rook. I'm so stupid. Yeah, so this supports the rook. Very reasonable. Red is super distracted. What are you doing, blue? Do something useful. All of a sudden, yellow has woken up, starting to attack. If nothing else, it's a free pawn, undermines the defenses. I mean, there's ways to defend this, but still, that was a critical pawn. Yellow's happy to get that. Yellow on the brink of promotion. So red not really in a position to... Okay, so he's just going to take the pawn because he figures blue is distracted. Now he can potentially take this pawn, go up there. Okay. Interesting. I don't think red should take that. I think the idea is red pushes, maybe takes this. Is red going to push? Or is he going to play it safe? No, he's attacking the queen. Okay. That queen has to retreat somewhere. And if he does, yellow can pick up a dude. Although blue can defend. And blue does defend. So what is yellow's plan? What about this? Okay, he finds it. Green is retreated. This doesn't do very much, I guess. Okay. All of a sudden, blue is in a lot of trouble. And this is going to be very uncomfortable for blue. Well, everyone's distracted, and red might be able to promote. Okay, is green trying to find a way to snipe a mate somehow? You can just take that. Not sure what the point of that is. Also has a check now. Well, he has a bunch of different checks on red. So maybe you take the knight. And now there's a mate threat here, supported by red. I don't think red should take the pawn, because it doesn't even lead... No, that's a blunder, in my opinion. It doesn't even lead to mate. Well, never mind. It does lead to mate. That's mate. So yellow is mate. Mate in 1. You're going to do it? What are you thinking about, yellow? Not time for thinking. It's time for maiden. Finds it. All right. Now we are at the 3-player stage. And let's take stock of what's going on. Yellow far ahead on points. Yellow probably about to lose the knight, but no big deal. Yellow still has his queen, has 2 rooks. Yellow's king is a little bit vulnerable, but he should be fine for now. I think eventually, green and red are going to start teaming up on yellow. And how do they do that? Well, first, green promotes. And he took a red pawn in the process that was about to promote. Things are looking pretty good for green. I'm not sure what the point of this move is. I guess it pins the knight, but yellow's never going to take this. Okay. Maybe yellow can put more pressure on that square. So if I'm green, I try to get this rook out. Because once the rook is out, you can start getting the bishop where it wants to be, which is right here. Bearing down on yellow's king. Okay, that's a fork. I mean, they both get a chance to move away, but at least you're doing something. Mate is a mate, yeah. Red survived the opening disaster, yeah, for sure. Kudos to red there. Yeah, the opening disaster for red, if you'll recall, is red thought he was setting up a mate on blue, but blue was able to just defend the maiden square, and the green queen took a bishop for free from red. Okay, the green is being tempoed. How can yellow exploit that? I don't think he can take this, because I think green would just take back. There might not be an immediate plan for yellow. Maybe rook up and attack the knight more. Okay, that's maybe reasonable. But does he sack his queen and go for this? Okay. So he's putting another defender of the knight. Interesting. What did he just take? That's a bishop. Okay. So 2 pieces captured. Green can only deal with one of them. Green is dealing with this one. Offers a queen trade of 1-point queen for 9-point queen. And what does red do here? Disconnects. He's saying yellow, you can take that. But then red might take it later. You never know. Inviting yellow to take that, but that puts some trust in red. Maybe misplaced trust. We'll see. Now does red take the queen? He does. Misplaced trust. Yellow's position not like... Why Or, oh, he just moved this. Okay. So red hanging a rook. Hopefully he'll notice. Move this rook somewhere. He does not notice. That's a free rook for absolutely nothing. And I'm sure that was the intention of this move. So green taking a free rook next move. Here come these pawns rolling towards promotion. This square is being looked at, by the way. Figure and supported, but I mean, I think rook takes rook. Yellow doesn't want to give away his 1-point queen. Probably this pawn just rolls. Ooh, okay. That's fun. Check, check. Looking like some free dudes. In fact, that's not quite mate, but wins another rook. So yellow can check. Red doesn't take that, I don't think. This is another option. What about this? Check. Yellow gets the queen. Okay, this is interesting too. That's a great idea. Works out great for yellow. Yellow takes the queen and the rook. All of a sudden, I'm loving yellow's position. Yellow has two rook. Oh. Red's bishop activates out of nowhere. So it turned out that wasn't as good as it initially looked. I still think this was probably the move. But maybe red still plays that. I don't think so. I think red would just grab the rook in that case. Anyway. Yellow still has a great position. Don't get me wrong. It's just not as good as it could have been. And this pawn is rolling. Oh, he's not going to take that. He's going to go up. He goes here, and this becomes the promotion square. Hard to stop that queen. All right, yellow's back in business. Bishop blindness, yep. I think we take this. I want to eliminate any promotion chances for red. It's possible that we could have something like this happen. You could go back here to defend, or go here to defend. Is there a way to check green? It has to be on this diagonal. Not immediately. Oh, green's threatening this check too. There's nothing red can do, so it's just a one move check, no big deal. No bishops to speak of. That doesn't work. I mean, I think he's thinking of this, but yellow can take back. So that's just hangs a rook for nothing. All right, so yellow completely dominated at this point on points, on pieces, etc. So he's got to hold off both of them while they both try to promote, but Billy's looking good. Oh, why not check? What's wrong with check? I think he could have checked before and won a pawn. So yellow's missing some ideas here. Okay, let's take that. He's got to watch out. This is the promotion square for red. I guess we bring the rook. Or you could just take this. Okay. Maybe we just support this. Okay. Unfortunately, yellow moves before green. That just dies immediately. This is looking like a pretty one-sided game. Maybe you come back here. They keep covering this file, but also limit red's mobility a bit. This could be a thing. Or he could look for checks on green. I don't think there's any great checks right now. Yeah, I think you ignore that. The problem is the promotion. Oh, yellow might time out. That was a bad blunder, letting green promote. Green is now back in the game. I guess his idea is to check green forever. But yeah, he had much better ideas there. Just defend the promotion and it was over. Okay, now green should win this 1v1 pretty easily. Up a queen, easy promotion. Yellow let his clock run away from him. Why does red keep giving pieces to yellow? Great question. Now red flags. That was yellow's game. In fact, it was a super easy win. But green, much more experienced. VRD TMR, who I think is Tony. I haven't seen yellow before. Acker Tij 077. Red was Yasmin, who finished third. Blue was Snake, finished fourth. 3 minutes left till the end of the arena. But any game that starts gets to go to its conclusion. So we see 2 games with a lot of time left. Let's check in on one of them. Just 7 moves in. Let me catch up real quick. What's the point of this? I guess they want to win green's queen. Theoretically, blue could do something about that, I would think. But he doesn't. Okay. So red has sacked 1 knight, and yellow has sacked a knight and a bishop to take the green queen. I think they could have done that cheaper, but now are we gonna get some activity maybe? Something like this? Nope. I guess he wants to prevent this bishop from coming in. I mean, I think one of these moves makes sense for red. Blue's now getting active. We can't even really take this because we just go up. I think you should try to get this bishop active. Oh, he's getting it active a different way. I think you want to shut this down. Let's push if you're yellow. He's done so. Looks like green is looking for some king safety over one of these places. Hey, Cha-Cha. Oh, Cha-Cha, I didn't even realize you were streaming. Sorry about that. I would have shouted you out earlier if I'd realized. So let me give Cha-Cha a quick shout out. Oh, you're playing Bullet. Oh, were you? Was there some Bullet event? Like a speed run or something? Were you playing that? Was that just played quick? Let's give Cha-Cha a shout out. Yeah, congratulations on your arena win. Even if you're not gonna, if you're gonna focus on over the board rather than that, it's still very impressive. So this was this yellow actually checked red, probably by accident. Thought he was going after blue. Oh, that's funny. But yellow can take the bishop. Oh, that's check. Can we maybe take this? And now yellow, he doesn't really care about his bishop, but he's gonna save this queen. Maybe he attacks this queen. Okay. Guess they're planning to take both rooks. Green is not at all active. I mean, I guess he can grab this pawn, but that's about it. So, well, I guess this is mate for red. Or for yellow. Green is arrow net. Green wants it to happen. Green wants to be rid of his opposite. All right. Red is short on pieces, but has 34 points. Yellow has even more points at 37. Green, does green have all of his pawns? I think green has all of his pawns, so this one's going to fall pretty shortly. Green has a fairly safe king, even though it's a weird pawn structure. Green has the only bishop that's left. Oh, Cha-Cha lost the game against Rojito? But in Bullet, you're saying? Let's just play Cook is Monday. Okay. Yeah, well, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate the raid from Cha-Cha. Yeah, have a good day. This game is a mess. I agree. For sure it's a mess. We have maybe some ideas over there. But green's probably going to take that, I would assume. Maybe not. Oh, okay, he's going to let red have that. Green's just going for promotion. Okay, we're hitting the rook. Right now there's two things attacking this. Oh, yellow. It's a girl. Also hits the knight. Yellow takes a pawn and loses, and red loses a knight. Red takes a pawn and red loses a knight. Red is in trouble. These pawns are hanging. This king does not look safe. But neither does yellow's king. This is actually a mate threat. If king takes, this is mate. Okay, so if he takes, then green gets the mate. So green's just getting more queens. Happy with how this turned out. As long as mate doesn't happen, green will take all the queens he can get. Look how many pieces green has. Like, green only has 9 points, but is crushing on the board. Okay. So, if you're green, how do you snipe a checkmate? Maybe green just mates red. How's that for an idea? I mean, green has so many threats. I mean, they're not like one move threats, but they, I mean, he's lining up on so many things. I don't think this, okay, he's offering to trade with red. Red's not going to win a trade. Oh, red does win a trade, okay. If you're yellow, you really should go after green. Because green is way too powerful, even though he has not many points. But how do you even go after green? The answer is I don't know. Okay, he's going after the knight, it looks like. Yellow's still in some trouble. Looks like that loses a rook. Maybe more. And red could snipe a 1-point queen if he wanted to. Red in a lot of trouble. It's really looking like green's game. Is that mate? Or no, never mind. I'm sorry. Red's move. Can we check? Now he has a square to go to. What did he just take? Oh, that's the dead pawn. We don't care about dead pawns. So this could be an idea. Red isn't active enough to do anything ever. Field championship stuff, just attack who's annoying you. Yeah, green has everything except points, but green's gonna get 40 points from, oh, what? Why did he just tang his queen? Okay. I think I said before that this was green's game to lose, and he has accepted that challenge, and he's looking for a way to lose it. How do points factor in? So points determine who wins and who loses. I'm going to put the rules in the chat. So you get points when you capture pieces. So 1 point for a pawn, 3 points for a knight, 5 points for a bishop, which is more than normal chess, 5 points for a rook, 9 points for a queen, 20 points for a king. So when I say points for a king, that's by checkmating or king capture. You add up those points. When there's only one player left, you look at the number of points, and first place, second place, third place, fourth place is in the order of number of points. So even if you're the last person left, you may not be the winner in terms of points, which means you're not the winner in terms of the game. I don't understand why green just hung his queen. Green had an easy mate in 2 threat against yellow. Very odd. And now that's even given red chances to come back into the game. Yeah, now it's more balanced. Green, every move wins. Oh, wait. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter who the last one left is. So there are other variations. So this is FFA, which is really solo. So solo means that the first, so both FFA and solo is every man for himself, and they both have points attached. In solo, the first place gains rating, everyone else loses. In FFA, in theory, the first place gains rating, second place gains rating, third place loses rating, fourth place loses rating. But chess.com, because they're idiots, have redefined FFA to be the same as solo and removed the ability to play actual FFA. So this is called FFA even though it's solo. So it's scored as solo. And really I have a command for solo, which is really what this is. There's another type of game, also 4-player chess, where the players explicitly team with one another. So it's red and yellow versus green and blue. In the teams variation, there are not points, and it's just a matter of checkmate. So in teams, you just need to checkmate one of the players, and then the game is over. But right now we're looking at the solo variation. The interesting thing about solo and FFA, though, is even though it's every man for themselves, at the higher levels, a meta has evolved where they play it like it's teams until one player is eliminated. So they don't have to do this. They're not required to do this. And some players don't do this. But generally, if you're like 2300, 2400 and above, which we are in this qualifying arena, at the 4-player stage, red and yellow work together. So they don't take each other's pieces. Like they'll hang queens to one another, not take them. Blue and green will not take each other's pieces. And it's just an interesting dynamic. So Justin Davis says, not so simple. FFA equals teams for a whole game at the high level. No, I didn't say for the whole game. I said the 4-player stage. And I mean, what was essentially happening was there were a few people, Jonas Rath in particular, but some other 4PC admins and 4PC players that preferred solo to FFA. And it was a lot easier to get an FFA game than a solo game. So instead of trying to encourage people to play solo, they just renamed solo to FFA, and then they eliminated FFA. So you no longer have the option of playing actual FFA. At the high levels, most people played FFA like it was solo anyway. Very few people would actually play for second place. It would generally, everyone plays for first place. But still, it was an interesting dynamic in FFA, which I liked, that you had the ability to go for second place if it looked like you had no chance of winning. Second place was better than third place or fourth place. Yeah, I mean, they should make all 3 systems available, but they're not going to do that. Okay, this is defended. So maybe he's relying on another check from green. Like red takes, green checks a second time. But where's that second check coming? Is he going to sack his rook? I don't think so. I guess another option is he could support it. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that. That's another option. Yeah, taking the rook for free seems good. But that makes red's job easier. He just takes the queen. I was blind to that one. Yeah, for sure they should make all 3 systems available, but they're not going to do that. green is consolidating. So in his dream world, red would like this to happen and then like a skewer so he could take the queen. But really he's just keeping yellow busy until green promotes. Green can take the queen. I think green doesn't trust red to keep checking. Green thinks if he promotes, red is going to stop checking. And this is going to come. Okay, this makes a lot of sense though. Grabbing the queen this way. Now green needs to decide, does he win the 1v1 if he helps take out yellow? Answer that, probably not. Oh, but he's disconnected the yellow queen. This is a safer way of going. Very interesting. Now he could check red, or he could get more pieces involved. So he's checked yellow himself. Now he has the option of taking the yellow queen. Or if red defends the yellow queen, he has the option of just checking red. I like the way green is playing this. Green is taking no chances. He's not trusting either one of them. Very impressed with green's play. Okay, and red has defended, but if you're green, you could start checking red. Oh, that's mate. Okay. Great job, green. I didn't even see that mate. That's super good because this is defended. Very nice. Mated yellow. And green should have a pretty easy 1v1 versus red. Has more pieces. The bishop's exactly where you want it to be. Defending your king, but also looking at red. Red's pawn is blocked, so this one can't even move. And so trading these queens is okay, but I mean, he could also just go in for a mate. Okay, that forces a queen trade because of the mate threat. I mean, you could do queen back here, but that just delays the inevitable. So if pawn up, there's mate. So we could just grab a pawn. Grabbing more points. Very nice. Deflect the queen. That's mate. Very impressive green. Green was empty k3. Well-deserved win. Yellow finished second. C. Coppola. Red, Indy Pendenza. And blue, Kaz Kamal. Okay, let's go ahead, check to see if the other game is still going on. Okay, so we are past the end of the arena, but there's still one more game going on. Let's check this one out. We're on move 69. Let's see what happened. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay. Do we see like this type of thing? Okay, guess not. I mean, I think they could have mated there. I mean, queen takes. Queen takes, or no, maybe not because of move order. He takes back. No, never mind. This is better. I'm stupid. Okay, yellow is losing a rook, the knight. Whoa, that's funny. That's awesome. That is incredible. Green defends in the process, moves away one piece. Yellow moves away another piece. Very nice. This is looking very good for green and yellow. Looking pretty bad for green and blue. Uh-oh, not so much anymore. Okay, so this was a bad square to retreat to because it can be tempoed. So where should he have gone instead? All the way back, it looks like. Or he could just leave that there, but it's still a problem. I mean, he could leave that there, develop the knight maybe. He could walk his king over. Yeah, so that's a blunder from red. Nice tactic from green and blue. What did he take? He took a knight. What? Oh, wow. Exploiting the blue bishop. That's funny. Yellow running out of pieces, but pretty close to promotion. Red promotes. Watch this knight. Hanging up 2 pawns probably. Okay, that's supported. Red sacks anyway. I guess I liked red sack because now blue is down to only 1 piece. Whoops. Ooh, whoa. Okay. So that really undermines red's defenses. Red in a lot of trouble now. Oh, another sack. Red in shambles. And they're doing this because red had a lot of points. God damn, I hate that chess.com. Really obnoxious. Really, really obnoxious. All right. Oh my God. I hate it that if you're looking at moves in the game, it always takes you to the end of the game when the game ends. Super obnoxious. There are 16 qualifier arenas. This is arena number 11. So 5 more left, or 4 more if Icy Stun chooses to defend his title. Okay. Red is gonna find safety among the dead pieces. I assume we'll see this at some point. Red is shuffling. Guess he's assuming neither of them is going to take this one. But yellow takes it away from him. Okay. So, assuming that neither of them can take that. So red can't take with his only queen. If yellow takes, then red will have a queen to play with. Okay, so that worked out for blue. Blue was able to win a free rook. Blue mopping up pawns. And red ran out of time. Red was at 2 seconds. Yellow at 0.9 seconds. Blue at 3 minutes. So easy blue win, just based on time. All right. Blue was ProMaster. I can't even read this whole username. ProMaster 20 something. Oh, ProMaster 2006. Second place was yellow, Nightfire Hose. Third place, red, Klaus Hiki. Fourth place, green, who was Snake 4. So let's go ahead and look at the arena stand-ins. ProMaster 2006 has won the arena. Empty K3 has finished second. And VRD TMR has finished third. So congratulations to the participants. Yeah, ProMaster has won. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and look for someone to raid. Let's check the chess category first. See if we see any variants. And if not, we'll look for familiar people. I guess we could raid, let me see. Let me see. Does Joanna Tries accept raids? Sometimes she doesn't. I cannot. Oh, Samir the Turk? Submit the Turk, is he streaming? Yeah, I always have a problem where I check the chess category and not the 4-player chess category. Sorry, not the 5D chess with multiverse time travel category. Met is streaming. We should for sure raid him. Yeah, he is. He's streaming 5D chess. All right. Great suggestion, Liquid Fire. Let's send him a raid. Yeah, Manvic, I need to get going. I'm going to try to stream the next arena. I may start it a little bit late. I'm going to go try to catch some lunch. And I'll see you guys in maybe an hour and a half. Maybe I'll start in 2 hours, something like that. But appreciate everyone hanging out. Thanks to everyone who pointed out all the stuff I missed, which was a lot. But we had a lot of fun games there and more fun games to go. All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. Bye, guys.